Hello dear watch freaks and welcome back to my channel, the Uhrenbox aka the Watchbox, and today with my first review of a watch from a subscriber. Thanks to Bernhard, he sent me a Deepblue with Tritium 100. Very kind of him. Bernhard contacted me on my review to the Rolex and said, hey, that's not lume, that's tritium, and tritium was used in that period of time, so it can't glow anyway. But I have a watch with Tritium 100. They are roll tubes, so there is two different kind of tritium tubes. There is the round ones and the flat ones, and he said the flat ones glow even more, but the round ones glow still very good, but not as light as the flat ones. So he has the round ones and he sent me one watch from Deepblue with Tritium 100. Very kind of him, thanks again, and let's get on the table and do the review. Alright guys, welcome back and let's do this review to the Deepblue. Now we do a fake unboxing because, as you know in my intro, it's not my watch, but thanks to Bernhard, he sent everything, so it's really cool. Thanks again. Alright, here is the watch, and I found out that here is the rest. He has 18.5 centimeters wrist size, so it's 7 inch. Yeah, it's 7 inch, I think. The hand tags. Let's see what we else have here. We have a cleaning cloth here. We have, is it a sticker? I think it's a sticker. Cool. A key. How you say it in English? I don't know. You can put on your keys here, so that's cool. That's really cool. I like that stuff. So here is a little manual how to operate automatic watch. So also cool. And of course a warranty card. But that's a little bit odd. It's not stamped or written. I think it's okay that he has just the receipt. So, but the main actor of this show, here it is. As always, let's start with the dimensions. So, we have a case diameter of 41 millimeter, bang on, almost. It's 41. We have a lag to lag distance of just 48 millimeters. Very compact, but the height of the watch is 16 millimeters, including the height is 16 millimeters. The bandwidth here is 22 millimeters, and the bracelet tapers down to 20 millimeters and goes back to 22 at the clasp. Great dimensions for a lot of people, I'm sure, and just the height will maybe be a problem for one or other, but for my taste it's really awesome. Inside we have the Seiko NH35A, so it beats with 21,600 beats per hour, 6 ticks per second, and has approximately 41 hours of power reserve. The watch runs extremely good. I don't know if Deepblue has adjusted the watch or Bernhard himself. I didn't ask him till now, but it's almost bang on. We have a unidirectional diving bezel with 120 clicks, and they are really good. Bernhard said he's not so amused or not so happy with the sound of the bezel, but I like it. It's a little bit metallic like the Heimdallr monster, but it's really good. Almost no backplay, just a hairspin, but it lines, everything lines perfectly And let me give you a sound on the microphone. I'm sure a few of you already know what I mean with the metallic sound. So, but absolutely cool ceramic bezel insert, and the machining is absolutely good. As you can see here, it has a slight brushing circular around the bezel. It's really well done. The grip is really good. It could be a little bit more grippier if they had done more refills around the bezel, but it's perfectly. I mean, I have my gloves on and you guys know they are a little bit slippy, so very good. The watch is made of 316L stainless steel all over, and it's a limited edition. I just saw that right now. I didn't knew that before. This is number 805 of 5000, so it's not like a limited edition like Zelos or any other micro brand which do their limitation to 120, 150, 300, but it's still just 5000 worldwide, so that's a really cool thing. The watch is absolutely a tool watch, and that's, yeah, and you can see and feel the toolness on this watch in every inch of it. It's all completely brushed. I find the lux very interesting. It has a horizontal brushing like to the end links. The only issue I think, or what I think it's a little bit bad, it's the end links which are not even with the case. Instead of being even, they look quite a little bit out and down here. It looks like they put a bracelet which they had maybe lying around, or I don't know what purpose it had to put a bracelet like this on the watch. I don't know, maybe someone of you now and has experience with Deepblue and can tell us in the comments below. I would really appreciate it. The bracelet is also completely oyster style and completely brushed all over and also on the sides. It has just don't let me say something wrong. I think they are actually screws. I don't know, it's because it's not my watch. I don't want to go on with the screwdriver, but they are screws, yeah. Screw links, so that's cool. Solid end link, solid links. The clasp is inside a proper clasp, which is machined, but the outer shell is that pressed clasp, I think, and especially with their price range, it costs around 400 euros. I think a better clasp like the San Martin 6 hole clasp would look a little bit better and would also fit better with the height of the watch and the toolness. So you guys know I like having more micro adjustment options, and yeah, if you pay that much money, you should get a better clasp for sure. But I also explained in another review, I'm getting warmer with this pressed clasp because it's not as high and bulky like the other ones. It's like not there. It's just like you have the strap all over you. You know what I mean? And that's also a really cool thing in my eyes, and I think a lot of people like that clasp because of this. The clasp itself has the logo on it and the name engraved, like the crown too. We have the logo engraved there. The case back is a screw down case back and wonderfully engraved. That's really cool. You guys know I like case packs with some informations, and you see Deepblue logo, name, precision diver, day night, Tritium T100. But we don't have Super Luminova or something like that. We have Tritium tubes here. Those are the round tubes, so they are not as strong glowing like the flat tube Tritium. So I need to get a little bit more information on that, because it's a really cool thing. You don't need to charge them. They glow always as they glow. And the only issue with Tritium is after 15 or 20 years they are dead, so the watch will not glow anymore. Like the Rolex Day-Date, which I have reviewed for the 1K special, it had Tritium, so the watch is, like I said, even older than me, so 30 plus years. It doesn't glow anymore, yeah, because that, yeah, luminous material inside the Tritium is dead. Back to the case pack. All stainless steel, sapphire crystal, automatic, 500 meter of water resistant. Like I said, it's the absolutely tool watch and a limited edition to 5,000. Really cool. Let me give you a wristy here. And yeah, the funny thing, you guys know my left arm has 19 centimeters and my right one has 18.5, so it's the same wrist size like Bernhard. Here we go. The watch feels amazing. I mean, really amazing. It has the right proportions. You guys know I like a little bit more bigger watches. I think in 42 or 43 millimeters will be awesome for me, or 44 could be also rocked very well. But it has, for its 41 millimeter, it has an extremely presence on the arm. You can really feel the weight of the watch, the height of the watch, and you also feel that, yes, strong build quality here, which gives you the, yeah, toolish accept and toolish feeling, you know. It's really amazing. It's even with it 41 millimeters, it could be a watch for me if they've not been that expensive for an NH35. 400 euro. I know I also bought the Zelos, but the brand gives you a little bit more extra things like a better bracelet, the automatic adjustment bracelet, and a few other things. But let's stay on the Deepblue. Like I said, the bezel is ceramic bezel insert, so that's absolutely a plus point. You have the hour indexes, which are with Tritium 100. Like I said, those are the round tubes. You will see that on the macro shots in the end of the review. And Bernhard said he had one with Tritium 100 and flat tubes that or those watches are really glowing a lot more as this. So coming more to the dial, we have the logo and name right under the 12. Above the 6, day night, T100, and some other writings, Trit Diver, automatic, okay, and 500 meters. So like I said, 500 meter, really a proper dive watch here. The readout is just brushed. There is no numerals or minute tracks. They are all on the dial itself. You also have 24-hour markings. So you have, you know, in Europe you normally talk about 2 times, yeah, it's 1 o'clock and 13 o'clock, or in English or in America you just say 1 a.m. or 1 p.m. and we don't have that here. We have 24 hours. So on the noon you begin with 13, 14, 15. It's a cool thing, but I think it would help more for a GMT watch and not for a three-hand watch, because you don't have an indicator for day or night, so you couldn't really tell it is now in the night 1 a.m. or it's 1 p.m. There is no indicator to tell you that it is that time now, so it's not really helpful in my eyes. Between the 4 and 5 we have the date window, which is sadly in a white date wheel. I think a black date wheel had looked much better, and absolutely between a 4 and 5 o'clock position. I think a date on a 6 o'clock position would be much better. The handset are very sharp, they look like arrows, and then you have the second hand with the red tip all around. It looks really cool and it gives you a lot of strap options. Bernhard has said I can put every strap or do what I want, but I will not do it because I don't really want to give that watch any scratches, because it looks just like new. He's also a big watch collector or enthusiast, and he has a lot of watches, so he's swapping around, and I think this watch had really few wrist time. Yeah, it doesn't even has any micro swirls on the clasp, and if I show you my clasp of my Zelos, which I got recently, can you see that? It was just after 2 days. Yeah, I mean, it's the new Hammerhead 3, and this watch has nothing, not even a micro swirl, so really amazing. So, enough talk, time for the Karga score. For the build quality, I give an 8 out of 10. It is really well built and made. The specification, let's do a 7 out of 10. I think, yeah, maybe a high beat movement like a PD5000 or Miyota 9 or series would be possible in that price range. The look gets a solid 9 out of 10. I'm really pleased with the look. There is one point left because of the end links, which are not really well made to the case, and the cost of value is a 7 out of 10. Like I said, a better clasp, maybe another movement, a high beat movement, a black date wheel, and the positioning of the date wheel. That would be really cool. But in total, it's a solid 31 out of 40 points, and this watch is, in my eyes, absolutely a fantastic watch. That's it, guys. I will put the link in the description. It's not an affiliate link or something like that, like my AliExpress links, but it brings you to the website of Deepblue. And thanks again to Bernhard for lending me the watch. So give a thumbs up to Bernhard, not for me. And we see each other next week on the new review. Your Karga.